Welcome to Longhorn Extra, everyone. I'm Rachel Robillard. Lots to talk about in this show, but we start off with a disappointing end to what was supposed to be a hopeful football season. In his first year, Charlie Strong and his team end the season on the losing side of 500 as they wrap it up with a 6-7 record and a loss to Arkansas in the Avocare Texas Bowl. What if I were to tell you that Texas football, baseball, and basketball all fell well behind this team when it comes to trophies in the Texas cabinet? The men's swimming and diving team has 11 titles to their name. That's nearly 3 times as many titles as the one Texas football has taken home. This year, there are 6 Longhorns ranked in ESPN's top 350 draft prospects. Those 6 are vying for one of 256 draft picks. And tonight, after waiting through 31 picks, Malcolm Brown finally heard his name called. The team? The New England Patriots. Brown is the first Texas player drafted by New England since David Thomas in 2006. And the first Texas player selected in the draft since 2013. They say that things change quicker than a New York minute. In Austin, things changed pretty quickly in a matter of a month. Out with Rick Barnes, in with VCU's Shaka Smart, ushering a new era of Texas basketball. I'll show you how this laboratory on UT's campus is making advances on brain injury research. A traumatic brain injury can happen in a blink of an eye. Texas number 48 Trey Gonzalez had his first concussion during football practice.
The best way I can describe it is like you're trying to remember things that you didn't know in the first place. It put me behind a little bit academically, and then football-wise, I was out, so that's a month of reps I wasn't taking and time I missed learning plays and going to workouts.
According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 1.7 million people in the United States suffer a traumatic brain injury every year. UT is one of 11 sites that will now conduct groundbreaking research on concussions and brain injuries using MRI scans like this one. The research was funded by a $17 million grant from the Department of Defense.
This grant was born out of the frustration that there have been as many as 60 failed trials for traumatic brain injury. Banging your head results in damage, but different damage to different people, and that those different aspects of damage should be treated differently.
Rather than simply trying to find a cure like past studies, researchers will take a step back and try to figure out distinctions between head injuries. Former Texas and NFL player Ahmad Brooks supports this initiative since he too has had a concussion on the football field.
It allows people to have more research, more understanding of what's going on, and if you have that information, you can make a more educated decision on what you choose to do with your body. My only question would be, why did it take so long?
Rachel Robillard, Texas News Watch. Welcome to Longhorn Extra, everyone. I'm Rachel Robillard. It was a match we've all been waiting for, an opening pairing between the world's number 1 and number 2. As the Texan Jordan Spieth found himself playing alongside the young Irishman, Rory McIlroy. Jordan Spieth began the Players' Championship on Thursday with bogeys on his first 2 holes. Not his finest round as of late. In fact, Spieth's consecutive bogeys to start the round marked the first time he'd done that since the Texas Open in March. Let's see how he did on Friday. Jordan Spieth trying to turn it around in round 2 of the Players' Championship. He shot a 3 over 75 on Thursday. Hole 11, Spieth is even through 10. He is not pleased with his tee shot. It goes right into the trees. Yet, he is able to get it out there. He's putting from the edge of the green for birdie. He makes the putt, sigh of relief, gets to -1 on the day. That's where the lucky streak ends. On the 12th hole putting for birdie. Perfect speed, but a little right. Pars 12 to stay 1 under. Next hole has a short chip for birdie. And it comes a little bit short. Spieth gets par on 13. Hole 14 looking at a long putt for par. Again, a little short and left. Bogeys 14 back to even for the day. 16th hole looking at another birdie putt. Rolls over the right edge of the hole, but it doesn't fall in. Still even through 16 holes. At the par 3, 17th hole, 145 yards to the pin. Knocks it close. He makes the birdie putt to get back to 1 under. 18th hole, Spieth's second shot is far from fairway. Visibly disappointed with the shot, it ends up to the right of the green. He chips on the fringe on his next shot, putting from fringe for par. Another putt misses just left. Spieth bogeys 18 to finish for the day. He's 3 over in the Players Tournament.